Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Do you think that we need to change the NIL and transfer portal process? Is it too out of control? And that's why it seems like college football appears to be kind of unstable now. Now, from a casual fan point of view, it's kind of cool because a lot of the mid-level schools are starting to rise up and some of the big boys are starting to drop off a bit. But all in all, do you think there's some ways they can tweak it to make it better, or is it fine just the way it is?
I think it's fine the way it is. It gives some of these lower teams a chance to actually be able to compete, um, depending on where the kid's coming from. If he's coming from a lower tier school, like Division 1A school or something like that, that can get in one of them 5A type schools, um, and play. I think transfer portal is okay the way it is. Now I wouldn't want it to change much more than what it is right now, but I think it's fine. I mean, it gives these kids a real opportunity to go somewhere and get noticed where they really didn't have that before.
I think they get carried away with the transfer portal. I mean, it should be used when necessary, but I think now it's getting to be like the NBA and that LeBron James type of shit where it's player empowerment and stuff like that. And I think that you got to have a chief and you got to have an Indian. And to try to make it the other way around, it just destroys sports. And I think it's too much of that going on. And you got kids transferring to play with each other. You got kids that want to transfer because they can. And coach tell him something you don't want to hear. Now he's ready to transfer, and and all that kind of stuff. And I think it messes with sports altogether. And I'm all for kids getting their money or NIL deals and stuff like that, but it's never going to be fair across the board. So some kids are going to get a whole lot of money, some going to get a little bit. But making choices about your future based upon, what we're seeing now is bad for them all the way around. Some people want to go where they can turn up, and the coach want to be a damn ball player, and and all that type of stuff. I think it just need to have more structure, being as that it's a college game.
Yeah, yeah. I think that I would like to see them put some limits on the transferring. I think that, well, I would like to see limits on both actually. For the NIL, I don't think you should be able to sign an NIL if you're still in high school. Um, I mean, if you're a senior or something, maybe, but not if you're, you know, junior in high school, something like that. I mean, I get that a person has a right to work once they reach a legal working age, but it still seems like a little much. But I don't have a problem with that as much as I do the transfer portal. With the transfer portal, you've got to cut down on how often these people can change schools. And I'm starting to see people who are on their third school, and that doesn't make any sense. That should not happen really, unless it's like an extreme circumstance. But the possibility of someone being able to play for four different schools in 4 years just doesn't. It's just stupid. And so I think that there should be some limits to where if you do transfer, maybe you only get it's a one-time thing or something. Or maybe if you transfer the second time, they do like they used to do and make you sit out a year. They have to do something to kind of discourage it because there's just too much movement going on. Guys are kind of colluding to go and play in different places, and it is turning into the NBA, and it's just getting ridiculous to me. And I think they're going to have to make some adjustments. Had the NCAA did right by these kids 20 years ago, this wouldn't have been an issue today. But they waited so long to give these guys some money, and now these guys have money. It's just out of control the way they have it set up. So I just wish they'll try to just slow it down. I want these guys to get paid. I want them to have the ability to play where they feel like it's the best place to play. but within reason. Make it within reason.